Hey guys and gals, let's take a look at the Lava Wave Ride by LEGO Super Mario, set number 71416. This contains roughly 218 bricks. This doesn't look too bad of a build, except, well, if you don't have the starter course, or Mario for that matter, this set is useless. Alright, and you're going to have to download the building guide for this as well. Now this was provided to me by the LEGO group for review, and you have to have the Mario, Luigi, or Princess starter courses. And in order for you to get the instructions, you got to download the Super Mario app, like the one that LEGO produces, to actually download the building guides. That's the only way to get the guides as far as I know of right now. And it does look interesting, but if you don't have the starter course, well, I don't know. But we're going to build it anyways and see what it looks like. This is going to be a quick tour and demonstration, so that's a good hint on what the review is going to be like. So, we have this guy here. Can't remember his name, but he's got that barcode on his back, and I feel sorry for him because, well, it's useless to me. And he sits in this little area here, and you got a pathway that takes you up to this ride, and basically just does this and this and this, and that's pretty much what it is. So let's take a quick 3D demonstration tour of what this is supposed to be here, and basically that's what it is. It's nothing really special. I mean, it looks like a carnival ride or something you'd see in a fair or an amusement park, but well, that's pretty much about it. So, let's do a demonstration. Now, I don't have the starter course, so most of this stuff would not be of any use, but I have Jay the pink hair figure. So what does that mean? Okay, so basically you're supposed to start somewhere. We'll start here, and you're supposed to go boing, 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 and knocks them off the table. So, boing, ding, 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 boink, 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 boink. Supposed to sit in here like this, and then he's supposed to go back and forth and ding, 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 ding. I'll show you here. So he's going to go boink, and it's going to be ding, 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 and that's what it does. And it makes a mess everywhere. And these two guys here come flying off. So Jay can come back in here after he recovers from his injuries, and he can go ding, 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 boink, 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 boink. Ding, 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 and that's pretty much what it is. And that's about as much amusement I have with it. After that, it is just, well, it's a parts donor set. So this really was just a time waster build. Like, you don't have the smart figure. It's basically a junk parts set. Mind you, this is 218 pieces for $34.99. Yep. $34.99 for this. So I'm assuming that if you have a smart figure, it'd be fun, right? Let's dive right on into the review. Build quality. Some of this seems pretty sturdy, but these things do easily come off, as you saw in the demonstration. And it is critical point is right here. So this easily can just break off and stuff like that. And he just falls off here. He's just sitting there. So nothing's really firmly attached. Track pieces are pretty good, so I'd say that the build quality in this is average. That's not too bad. Build experience. If you can get past the slow manual, it'd probably be very good, but some of the steps got repetitious. Like, we had to build 2 of these, and if you didn't really read carefully, there's some duplicates in here you can easily just get done. Like here, you got to build 2 of these and put them on. You got to build 2 of these and put them on, but they don't tell you that until the end of the build, and they say, oh, you got to do another one. Obviously, this is written for younger builders, so if you're like me, you're going to find the manuals going very slow. So that's not really good for a build experience, in my opinion. Play value. Well, if you had the smart figure or the starter figure, I'm sure this would be really good. I don't know what it does exactly, but just by using Jay the Surfer, or just any old Lego minifigure for that matter, you saw how fun it was for probably about 30 seconds, and after that, well, I just see this thing probably getting thrown in the parts bin. That's exactly what's going to happen to it when I'm done. So the play value in this is pretty much a flat out 0 to 1 at best for me. It looks fun, it's just without the starter course it's rather boring. That's pretty much what it is. It just that you just want to do this for ASMR content, you know, and this guy will fall off. Now let's talk about city drop-in value. Could you drop this in a city? Not in its current state, so no. Could you make a mock out of this? I'm sure if you modify this up, maybe add a few more carts, you could probably make this into some sort of carnival ride. Maybe for an amusement park for your city, but that's what I see. Have some stairs going up in here, maybe a little ticket booth, but other than that, I just don't see this being used for anything too exciting. It's just basically an overpriced parts set is what it is. So for $34.99, you're basically essentially getting just this. If you don't have the starter course, this is what you're getting. It's rough, you know, let's round it up to $35, full of open air and just 218 pieces. At least the pieces were somewhat of a decent size. You get a couple of these track pieces, but honestly I don't even see where the $35 is at in here. My play value was only so good until that. Oh, and you want to be careful too, because this, well, maybe it doesn't reach. Let's say maybe this may ding up your table and that wouldn't be worth it. But for me personally, this is not really a winner. Probably 30 seconds of play and it would just get tossed to the side for something better. And I'm just being blunt honest with you. These Mario sets are just not as exciting as I thought they would be. But for me personally, I just pass up on this one.